Good morning students. In today's class we are going to see division of integers. Okay. In last classes we saw what is addition of integer, how to do that, subtraction of integer, multiplication of integer. In today's class we are going to see what is this division of integers. See here, the division is the inverse operation of multiplication. Yes or no? We knew that division is the inverse operation of multiplication. Now see here multiplication statement 2 into minus 6 is equal to minus 12. Now see here minus 12 divided by minus 6 is nothing but 2. Yes, division is the inverse operation of multiplication. Now see here minus 12 divided by minus 6 is 2. Okay. Now minus 12 divided by 2 is nothing but minus 6. Minus 12 divided by minus 6 is 2. Minus 12 divided by 2 is minus 6. In same way we will continue this. See here. Minus 20 divided by minus 4 is 5. Okay. Minus 20 divided by 5 is minus 4. Okay. Now see here 72 divided by minus 9 is minus 8. Now we will do 72 divided by minus 8. 72 divided by minus 8 is minus 9. Next we will see fourth one. 21 divided by minus 7 is minus 3. 21 divided by minus 3 is minus 7. Okay. Next we will do minus 32 divided by 4. It is minus 8. Minus 32 divided by minus 8. The answer will come 4. Right? Now see here 50 divided by minus 5. The remaining is here minus 10. 50 divided by minus 5. It is minus 10. Okay. Now we will do 50 divided by minus 10. 50 divided by minus 10. It is what? The remaining is minus 5. Now see here, from this what we can observe is, when we divide two negative integers, we will get here a positive integer. When we divide two negative integer, we are getting here a positive integer, right? When we divide a negative integer with a positive integer, we will get a negative integer. Again, when we divide a positive integer with a negative integer, we are getting a negative integer. From this table we can observe three things, that is, when we divide a negative integer by a negative integer, we are getting here a positive integer, right? See here, when we divide a negative integer by a negative integer, we are getting here a positive integer. And when we divide a positive integer with a negative integer, we are getting a negative integer. Okay. When we divide a negative integer with a positive integer, we are getting a negative integer. Say the next concept, what we can write is that division of a negative integer, by a positive integer, division of a negative integer by a positive integer. Now see, from here we will take division of a negative integer by a positive integer, that is minus 12 divided by 2 is minus 6. Okay, again we can write here negative integer divided by positive integer we have done, that is minus 20 divided by 5 is minus 4. Say from this we can tell that while dividing a negative integer by a positive integer, we get a negative integer. What we can tell? While dividing a negative integer and a positive integer, okay, we have to divide them as a whole number. We have to divide them as a whole number, okay, and we have to keep minus sign before the quotient. Okay, what we have to do? While dividing a negative integer by a positive integer, we have to divide them as a whole number, okay, and we have to keep the minus sign before the quotient. Okay, we can write that. So we find that while dividing a negative integer by a positive integer, we divide them as whole numbers. We divide them as whole numbers and put a minus sign before the quotient. Okay, so we find that while dividing a negative integer by a positive integer, we divide them as a whole number, okay, and put a minus sign before the quotient. So now we will see division of a positive integer by a negative integer. Now we will see division of a positive integer by a negative integer. Now see here, from this table we will see positive integer by a negative integer, okay, that is 72 divided by minus 9 is equal to minus 8, okay. Again 21 divided by minus 7 is equal to minus 3. Say from these two statements, what we can conclude? We can tell that, okay, while dividing a positive integer by a negative integer, we divide them as a whole number and keep the minus sign before the quotient. What we have to do? So we find that, while dividing a positive integer, while dividing a positive integer by a negative integer, we divide them as whole number. We divide them as whole number and put minus sign before quotient. So this is how we will do a division of a positive integer by a negative integer. Next we will see division of a negative integer by a negative integer. How we will do division of a Next we will see division of a negative integer by a negative integer. From this we will see minus 12 divided by minus 6. Minus 12 divided by minus 6 is equal to 2. Minus 20 divided by minus 4 is equal to 5. Okay. From these two statements, what we can conclude? So we can conclude that while dividing a negative integer by a negative integer, we divide them as a whole number and we will keep a positive sign before the quotient. Okay, so we find that while dividing a negative integer by a negative integer we divide them as whole numbers. We divide them as whole numbers and put positive sign before quotient. Now what we see? Now we saw that how to divide a positive integer by a negative integer and how to divide a negative integer by a positive integer and negative integer by a negative integer. So now we will see the properties of division of integers. Okay, the first property is closure. So we know that addition, subtraction, multiplication of integers are closed, right? But we will see now is division is closed. Okay, now see here, minus 8 divided by minus 4. See here, we know that integers are closed under addition, subtraction, multiplication, right? Now we will check whether integers are closed under division. Now see here, minus 8 divided by minus 4 is, it is 2. So result is an integer, right? Now see, minus 4 divided by minus 8, it will be minus 4 divided by minus 8 is nothing but 1 by 2. Is 1 by 2 is an integer? No. What we can write? Result is not an integer. Result is not an integer. Now see, minus 8 divided by 3. Result is not an integer. 3 divided by minus 8. Here also result is not an integer. So what we can tell that the integers are not closed under division. Yes or no? See, we are not getting the result here integer. Therefore, we can tell that addition, subtraction and multiplication of integers are closed, but integers are not closed under division. Okay. So next. So therefore, what we can write here is integers are not closed under division. Okay. So next we will see commutativity. Now see here, first property we saw closure, right? Now see, we will see commutativity. Okay. See here, division is commutativity for integers. Take any two integers, right? Now see, 2 by 8, this is one integer, right? 2 by 8, 2 divided by 8. What is the answer we are getting? It is 1 by 4. Okay. Now if I do 8 divided by 2, it is coming 4. Now see here, 2 divided by 8 is equal to 8 divided by 2? No, 2 divided by 8 is not equal to 8 divided by 2, because we are getting an answer different. Therefore, what we can tell, division is not commutative for integers. What we can write is, therefore, division is not commutative for integers. Division is not commutative for integer. Yes or no? See, here we are getting answer different, here we are getting different. So next is third property we will see now. See a third property. See, we know that any whole number divided by 0. See, any whole number divided by 0. Suppose I take 12 is a whole number, right? 12 divided by 0 is not defined. Yes? any whole number divided by 0, it is not defined. In the same way, any integer, okay, any integer divided by 0 is not defined, is not defined. Any integer divided by 0 is not defined. This is nothing but the third property. What is that? Any integer, it may be positive integer or a negative integer, divided by 0 is not defined. Okay, but 0 divided by integer is equal to 0. Okay, 0 by any integer will going to be a 0. Now the fourth property tells us that, say any integer, you can, in general I will take a as an integer. Say a divided by 1 is a only. A divided by 1 is a only. If you take a negative integer, okay, if you take a negative integer as minus a by 1 is minus a only. Okay, in properties of division of integer, the first property is closure property. In closure property we saw that division is not closed for integers, or integers are not closed for division. Okay, second property is commutativity. See, integers, division is not commutative for integers. Third one, see here, any integer divided by 0 is not defined. Okay, but 0 divided by integer is equal to 0. Again, fourth property, any integer divided by 1 is the same integer will come. If you take a minus a as a integer, okay, if you take minus a by 1 is equal to minus a. Okay, in next class we will solve the problems. Thank you.